I'm still not 100% sold on the pods I have. I'm gonna make an open face sandwich. This is the Rockin' Grains Dave's Killer Bread English muffins. I feel like everybody kind of knows that these are just, this is like a really good bread. I am going to put almost everything that I put on my sandwich, but I'm gonna add avocado because I have a ripe avocado here. I'm gonna put this one in the fridge so that it stops. So I'm gonna fry 2 eggs over medium because that's my favorite, and then I have onion, tomato, Havarti, and then I have the greens that I'm gonna put on the bed of it. Some tomato, cheese, and cut it in half so I can do 1 on each toast. Going to prepare the salmon that I took out yesterday. I'm gonna like season it and all that stuff a little bit later, but doesn't it suck that like when you clean the kitchen or like clean the dishes, it's just for you to use the dishes and like use up the kitchen? I always think that to myself. I'm like, God, like we literally clean the kitchen, wash the dishes so that we can use the dishes and use the kitchen over and over and over again. Like that's all it is all day. And this is a very random thing, but we use that big thing to toast because my mom got that for me last Christmas, and it's basically like an air fryer and a toaster, and it bakes and does a whole bunch of stuff at the same time. But we noticed it takes a really long time to like bake something. We use it mainly for toasting. So I'm just grabbing a handful of greens to fit on top of the, I should have done a poached egg. I love poached eggs. There's that, and then I'm gonna put some tomato. Not wasting any of the tomato. I love tomatoes. Some onion. Boom. Some avocado. Put like half on one. Half on the other one. Some salt, some pepper, woo! I hope you guys saw that. Right on top. Boom. And then I'm gonna do some sriracha. Here is my breakfast. Got lots of vegetables. Under here is the English muffin. Yum. Guys, so I have this candle burning in my kitchen right now. I turned it over. It is the crushed candy cane, and it smells so nice. I have it turned over just because it's like pink and sparkly. So I have it like this just so it's plain, and it smells just like crisp and clean and pretty in here. I just finished my breakfast and it was so good. It was super, super satisfying. I don't feel hungry. I just feel good. And that is what I'm trying to get myself to as far as like eating. Because I'm tired of constantly thinking about what my next meal is going to be, because every single time I eat, it's never like something that I'm super full or satisfied of, because for so long it's been about like diet, 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 diet. And like I've mentioned, I'm very done with that life. I'm over it. I just want a good, healthy relationship with food. I want to eat healthy things, good nutrition, make me feel good, and that's it. So I'm about to do the dishes real quick and clean up from breakfast. And then I'm going to jump in the shower so that I can get myself kind of presentable for the day, put on an outfit so that I can feel like I'm being productive, and then I'm going to get on my computer and do some work. Holiday season, so it's busy for everybody, literally, especially in the retail space. So I'm gonna get on to that and just kind of start like planning the rest of the week for B&C. I have to wrap those shoes for Tyler. And now that that got here, all I have to do is wrap it, put it under the tree, and oh, and I'm basically done. And I have like no space. We are outgrowing this house like crazy, but I have like no room for gifts anymore. I could fit stuff like all the way back there, but it's so hard to get to, so that's why they keep piling this way. Hi, Nanny. We're going to a different Target because our Target, I don't even know if this one's closer than the other one, would you say?
Probably not. Probably a better.
Probably better, yeah. So we're going to another Target to get a duvet cover for our comforter.
That's where I am.
The salted caramel cold foam from Starbucks is really one of one. Oh. Incredible.
We got
sourdough. Smells good over here. Smells like laundry detergent. Oh, let me see. Hold on. There was a... Yeah, there was a... This one. This is the one I've been wanting to try. Okay, this Target is way better than our other Target. So we got this from Casa Luna, which we already have, but we're getting a different color. Look at these trees. They have so much shit that the other Target does not have. Yeah, these wreaths are pretty. Our wreath is, there's nothing wrong with our wreath, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it's fine. This is super nice. Like, to hold magazines.
Yeah, like none of these mirrors are big enough, right? Black,
No. Mm-mm.
This is pretty wide, but that's
No. No, it's not. That's like what I have now, kind of. Wait. Hold up. Huh? Hold on. I'm coming over here. What are you even talking about? This is pretty. This is pretty too. Alright, we got the goods. I'm going back to the car. Yeah, like there's so many places to eat over here. And we never come over here.
it's cold.
Your coffee?
But I finished.
So we just got home from Target real quick. And I'm about to light a candle. I'm gonna light the crushed peppermint one. It was really giving me some cutesy winter. I'm cutting my wicks real quick. Vibes. I'm gonna show you guys what we got at Target real quick. We didn't get too much because we only went for the comforter and we just got a couple other like house things that I'm gonna show you. I shouldn't have had that coffee, which I knew I shouldn't have. I don't do more than one coffee a day because I get very anxious, like really anxious, especially if it's like after a certain time. Like I cannot have 2 coffees and then have them after like 2 p.m. Like I cannot. And here I am. Lenny, stop. So I think I had mentioned to you guys the other day that we thought that our washing machine was broken, and come to find out it is broken. So thankfully I had literally just done laundry right before. So thankfully we have enough clothes, but this morning one of our cats, Bear, threw up on our comforter. Like bad, like there was throw up everywhere. So we were like, great, we can't wash this. And it's like, if you have the Casa Luna comforter, you know, like they're heavy. Like that's not something that you could just like throw in the sink. It's so heavy. So I'm like, Tyler, we need to get another comforter. Like we need to get another one. We've had that same one for almost a year. Cause I like to buy new bedding at the end of every year to like start the year off with clean bedding. So we got this one and we ended up going darker on a color, and this is very weird for me. I've never had bedding that's not white or like a really light color, just because I like how it looks better. But we got this one. Tyler chose it. It's the Casa Luna Heavyweight Linen Blend Duvet Cover Set. So we got a duvet cover instead of getting the comforter because the comforter is so heavy. I had mentioned to you guys, and a lot of you guys agreed that you also have the comforter, and that it like you have to dry it in the cycle like 4 times for it to fully dry. It is intense. Like it's really heavy, and when it gets wet it takes so long to dry out. So we got the comforter set instead, so that we can just put, like whenever we have to wash it, we can just take this off and wash that instead of having to do the whole comforter, which the comforter will obviously wash whenever we have to wash, but at least with the set it'll be lighter weight. And then we got 2 shams, I believe. And this line from Target is literally the best, the Casa Luna. It's so good. And it has 2 shams. So we got that. Probably put that on today. And then I told you guys I have like this weird addiction right now with detergent and fabric softener. I think I had mentioned that in one of my vlogs. And I had talked about the Blissful something Amber and Rose fabric softener. So we were going through, and I'm like, our landlord she already ordered us a new washing machine. It gets here on Friday. Thankfully, she ordered it like very quickly from Home Depot. So I ended up finding the Ultra Downy Nature Blends, and this is a plant-based fabric conditioner, so fabric softener. And this is the Honey Lavender. And it smells incredible. And I told Tyler, I was like, I need another one, just, you know, if we want a different scent, because we're gonna have a new washing machine. So as soon as the new washing machine gets here, I wanna wash everything that we have, and I wanna use some yummy fabric softener. I'm actually about to season my salmon that's for dinner tonight. Wow, I should not have had that coffee. I feel almost like jittery. So I just wanna do like salmon with vegetables, and I'll probably do rice for Tyler. I might have rice too, but I'm not sure if I want them yet, or if I want rice yet. I usually just do olive oil, salt, pepper, and a little bit of this rosemary. Oh, I'm about to be out of olive oil. Damn it. This seasoning, guys, right here, on pretty much anything, on chicken, on fish, on shrimp, on potatoes, on vegetables. It's so good. It's the Gourmet Collection Spice Blend in the honey, or in the roasted garlic, rosemary, and sea salt. This is it right here. I have like 3 bottles of this in my like spice cabinet. Oh, so good. I like my lemon my salmon super garlicky and super lemony. Like, those are my 2 faves. And then I just take this and I put it back in my fridge so that it can marinate for a little bit. Let's wrap the last of Tyler's gifts. This is his last one right here, and then I guess start on dinner. I really need to find my tripod. We're about to start cooking dinner. We're gonna cook together, which is pretty rare. We don't do that often. I usually cook every day, every meal. Do you want to be on salmon duty or potato duty? So I'm using baby potatoes.
Take 2.
Yeah.
Let's edit that part out.
Cutting up some potato, or onions. and I'm dicing them really small because I'm gonna use olive oil and garlic and onion as like the base, and then add the potatoes in there. They did come out really good actually, and I had mixed, I'm actually gonna do that again for myself. I had cut up zucchini, or was it squash? I think it was squash. Squash, and I put it in there just to have more vegetables. I like vegetables. He'll eat vegetables, he just gets in his moods where he gets like picky for no reason.
You just gotta chop them up real small, so I don't know what's there. That's my
You bought a Sauv Blanc, right?
Yeah. It's a
New Zealand?
either.
What does it say?
I think this is Spain.
Spain?
Yeah, España.
That's different.
Yeah.
What are the cats yelling at?
Yeah, they're on one right
Is there something happening? Is there something inside? A
No.
lizard or something?
Andy Bow, why are you yelling?
So I'm cutting the potatoes into just like little pieces. I seasoned. What? Oh. I seasoned. Why don't you use the electric one?
I don't like that.
I seasoned the salmon with the rosemary, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And I put a little bit of lemon, just so you know what I seasoned it with. And then I'm gonna cut an entire squash and put the squash into the mixture as well. But Tyler doesn't eat vegetables, even though he does.
Do you want one?
Yes, I'll take a little bit. Just trying not to, I don't want to get more anxious from drinking the wine. That breakfast was so big that it like sustained me for a while.
There's some sustenance going on there.
Yeah. Okay, so I cut them up into like little pieces like this, and then I'm gonna cut the squash. And I already know Lenny's gonna want some. He loves zucchini, squash, and bell peppers. Those are his favorites. Oh, I would have had the white one with you.
No.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll still drink it, but I guess it's better to finish. Is that Pacificano one done now?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So, okay, Lenny. Okay. But I'm sure it's nice and cold for you.
It's not in New Zealand. It doesn't have the bite.
Really? Let me taste it. You said this is Spain.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. It's more sour. The ones from New Zealand are more sour. Yeah. And that's what I like about them, because they're not super sweet.
Yeah.
Can you get another pan kind of like heating up for me?
Mm-hmm. Well,
like-
that's gonna take longer, right? Than the salmon. Good.
Potatoes and all that? Not really, because I put water in there and it steams them. I feel like we should get them kind of going around the same time. I don't know if I like that pan. I feel like everything gets stuck to it.
The wok?
No, get the other big one that's behind there. Yeah. Perf. I cannot wait until we buy our house and get a whole new set of beautiful pots and pans. And everything matches.
What's the name of that suck-ass pan?
It's not a suck-ass pan. You've never used it. I want the always pan. Wanted it really bad. I almost bought it on Black Friday and I was like, nah, I only bought like Christmas gifts on Black Friday. I bought myself a couple things, but I really only bought Christmas gifts. I love it. I could have just like a big bowl of like every vegetable and just like season them with like salt and garlic and pepper and just make like a big huge bowl of it. I could eat that every single day. Cutting up bell pepper. This is Lenny's ultimate favorite.
That's all Andy wanted. This little bit of
Of course you did.
You like peppers, honey?
I'm literally about to be, I need to go to Trader Joe's. They have my favorite, just like everyday, really easy olive oil. And it's this huge bottle and it's $7. Normally, like if you get the Goya one, it's like $15 for the little bottle. These are like my seasonings that I use on everything. Garlic, smoked paprika. Smoked paprika hits different. Like it's definitely different than regular paprika. The smell, oh my God, it's so good. Garlic powder. I like a lot. I like my food super garlicky. Salt, whether it's sea salt, pink salt, whatever, it's all the same shit. And you had bought this one right here too. We've already gone through a whole one. It's the garlic blend, garlic bread blend. So it has like basically everything that you would want to put on garlic bread. So this is really good because it's obviously just super garlicky and herby. Open up. Even though I already have garlic in here, that's just, it tastes so good. Thank you. What does it have in here?
That smells good.
Garlic, onion, red bell pepper, carrot, black pepper, and parsley. And these don't have salt in them, so I always like to put salt.
They don't have salt?
Yeah, they're not like salted. They have the flavor, but not the salt. I always notice that after I just
Which
cook
is
with
good,
those.
because it means you can use a lot of this.
Right.
No
So,
blanch.
we got the veggies all in there. I'm gonna put, which one's the one that's for me? This one?
Huh?
Oh yeah, it's hot already. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter. I like to use Kerrygold butter. It's just like a clean butter, like a thin slice. So potatoes are going in. I'm gonna salt and pepper them.
Something's up with that salt. Or the pepper thing.
Why?
I feel like it doesn't really...
It's just tightened.
Oh, okay.
And then I have some sea salt here. I think I bought this at Big Lots or something. When I was there, I was like, oh shit, we need salt. Salt it. Tyler's gonna help, I swear.
I'm waiting.
I know.
Wait,
You're
cook
waiting for
this
this to get cooked a little bit more. So I like to cook them so they get like a little bit roasted and like flip them around, and then that's when I'll add water and I steam them, and from there they're like perfect. They get nice and soft. Adding more of the garlic bread because I didn't put the garlic bread seasoning on the potatoes. Alright, so here's what we got going. I put some broccoli to steam with this contraption that Tyler got me a long time ago. He has the pan heated for the salmon. It has to get really hot. Oh, you need the butter for the salmon. And then I have the potatoes. Clearly this is not the lid, but I just needed a lid. I always put water. If you ever feel like your potatoes take just way too long to cook, the trick is to put water in the pan that you're cooking it in, and cover it with a lid, and it steams the potatoes. So I like to get them like a little bit crispy first, and then I add the water, so that, like, the outside has like a crusty edge kind of, and then the inside is soft. What meat did you get from Publix?
I got some, I don't know, what's it?
Boar's Head maple honey turkey.
It was a maple glaze honey turkey, yeah.
This is what he got to add to our sandwich roundup. Boar's Head maple honey turkey. This is like the fresh deli, which is obviously way better. And then he got snazzy and got mustard and mayonnaise from the Boar's Head brand. Mind you, we have already 2 things of mayonnaise and like 3 different types of mustard.
Well, we're not the...
So we'll see well, I think I'm going in tomorrow to work, but we'll see. So here's what the potatoes look like now. So they're like crispy on the sides, but soft on the inside. So I'm gonna lower this like all the way. Can you pass me the vegetable combination stuff?
medley?
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna add all the veggies. And he's getting the salmon ready to go right now. Look at him go, guys. Look at him go. Broccoli. Veggies. Mix them up real quick. Ooh, this is gonna be good. So last time I put two things. I put the Italian bomba sauce, which is my absolute favorite. I don't know why my camera does not want to focus right now. There we go. The Italian bomba sauce from Trader Joe's, which is incredible. It's very spicy. If you don't like spicy, don't buy this. But I use this and Parmesan. And that kind of makes like the sauce for the potatoes. All right, so here's our plates. I obviously have a lot of vegetables. Broccoli, all the stuff. Tyler has broccoli, mainly potatoes, and salmon. Good? Mm-hmm. Cool. You guys, that dinner was so good. We finished dinner, we cleaned up the kitchen. I accidentally broke one of my seasonings, so I cut myself, which is pretty annoying. I sat down and I wrapped Tyler's Christmas gift. It was this one right here.
What's strong with me? I know when I'm ready to run.
What's strong with me?
How are you, Tim?
I wrapped your last gift. Yeah.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They sleep so well.
Don't worry, your gifts are coming. And you're gonna like them a lot.
Really?
What you said about Michael's comment.
I think you're gonna be surprised.
He's like, well, I can make a promise to you that if I ever call and you have to
Why?
call on your business card, you will answer for me.
Just cause.
I was like, oh man, like.
Did you shop from my wish list? Or not? Is that why I'm gonna be surprised?
Some, maybe. You know. A little bit of. I told you on our walk the other day I was going to do a little bit of your wish list, a little bit of the things that I thought of. Down. You know. Got to give you some of the things you wanted, surprise you with some of the things you didn't mention. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I usually always. You want to ride with me to the shop?
I can. I'm gonna go with him to the shop, apparently. And then when we get back home, I'm probably gonna wash my face, get ready for bed, so that I can start editing today's vlog.
No biting.
Hope you enjoy. This is your third day reminder to make yourself a sandwich. Do you agree?
Yes, make yourself a sandwich. Ow. No biting.
Get you some sourdough. Make you a sandwich. See you guys tomorrow.